Well, here's what I'm thinking. I want to hear what you guys do to see if it influences anything that I throw on. You know, like
they
if
say
you
the
guys
same
do some
thing. Are
like
we gonna
cool
just be
rhythm.
doing this forever? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ken and the guys from Alter Apex, and this is something we are calling Alter Apex Radio. It's a vodcast that we're launching this week, and the idea is to introduce you guys to some of the bands that we're coming across as we're out promoting our most recent EP, which if you haven't heard it, by the way, definitely go check that out. It's Alter Apex self-titled EP. It's a 4-song EP that we hope you will like. But we're going to be introducing you to some new bands that we've found. Here's all the guys. If you haven't met us before, my name's Ken. I sing and play guitar in the band.
I'm Bex. I play guitar and sing sometimes.
I'm the other Ken. I'm the drummer.
Two Kens, so confusing. My name is Eric. I play bass.
So thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. First up, we've got a band called Attendant out of the UK. They play alternative grunge style music, similar to us. And also similar to us, these guys are a COVID quarantine project. The songwriter, Andy Walker, and drummer Chris Rouse grew up in the southeast part of England. They launched the band Attendant this year during COVID-19 lockdown. We've been connecting with these guys, and they're very, very cool. And they have a cool sound. Let's get into their song, Don't Bite. This is the band Attendant.
These guys are sick. I really enjoyed that Bootlicker song. Super cool.
Black and white, parasites in your eyes. Poison minds.
Yeah, that bass tone is sick.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It's high time we take away the pain. Just
All right, so full disclosure, I've heard this song. Have any of you other guys heard this song yet?
I've only heard the Bootlicker one, and I really like that song.
Cool.
That song's super cool. I
That
actually ended up
chorus-
sending that to a couple friends when I first when you sent it over, and they were really digging it too.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, it's good.
That chorus to this song, you can already tell it's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Songs on
For
the
some reason,
radio.
it kind of reminded me of like Neural. You remember that? Remember that band?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear that too. I hear what you're saying.
I like the way it builds, though. You know, starting up with the drums and the bass comes in, and then when it kicks to the other part with the guitar, it all comes together. It's cool.
Opens up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get back to it.
take away the pain. When no one buys, all this dies. So call out lies until we're given something real. 'Cause nothing here is real.
Oh, hell yeah.
I liked those
Daily hate.
dissonant, that dissonant lead was very like reminiscent of like Kurt Cobain style playing guitar.
Yeah.
That was
And then
You guys
rad.
hear
throwing
that?
like some like really cool guitar effects on there too is very, very vindicative, like of like 90s style rock.
And also, like, I told the singer that I thought that his voice reminded me of The Living End, and I still feel like I mean, The Living End,
I hear-
they were pop punk, but this sounds like The Living End singer singing a grunge song to me.
Well, they were pop punk, but didn't the bassist play a stand up in that band?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember when
Those
I
guys
saw
were good, man. Yeah.
it was really cool show.
Dude,
She's gained weight. Outsiders off our streets.
That little stop was rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bend there.
Yeah.
It's a really good song, man. Really
The
good.
drum sounds are awesome.
They sound huge.
Yeah, it makes me excited that we're going to be working with Joe. He's the guy that mixed this.
Nice.
Yeah, it
Their
sounds
their
great.
singer also reminds me of his tone of his voice reminds me of Slick Shoes.
Oh shit! Yeah, I
Do you
can hear
hear
that.
Dude, I
was
can
trying to
totally hear
think
that.
That's what it is. I was trying to
vocalist
think of
am
it.
I hearing? I was like, Unwritten Law? No, not so much. The song's kind of like Unwritten Law, but
Dude, I hear it
the
totally.
singer totally is like Slick Shoes. It's rad, and I really like that I can hear his accent, because a lot of English singers they try to mask it and sound more American, and American singers do the opposite and try to sound British.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds great. But I didn't like cue into. I love that about like listening to music with you guys, like with other people, because you cued into that, and I can totally freaking hear it now.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny too, because for people out there, like they might be wondering after listening to our band, like, where are all these pop punk references coming from?
yeah. Maybe we need to preference that we all come from a punk background.
Yeah,
the
totally.
music we're playing now is nothing like what we've ever done before, and it's that's our backbone.
Yeah.
And I think it's right you reference Slick Shoes, man, because that's what a band I always tend to forget about. But I seriously love those guys. I think Burnout is one of my favorite pop punk albums ever. Like the guitar on that album is just so shreddy.
Yeah.
It was definitely ahead of its
Okay.
time.
Cool, man. I think we're almost through this track. That guitar tone's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's really thick. I can't really put my finger on exactly what it reminds me of, but it's perfect, like going back to the grunge era. Like it definitely has
It's
that.
reminding
Oh,
me
yeah.
of the Marshall JCM 900 tone, just very like heavy in your face, just really loud, that bluesy brown Marshall-y tone.
Dude, that's like one of my
Bluesy
favorite
brown
guitar heads ever.
Marshall
Mario used one of those for a lot of years, and I actually know somebody that's selling one. If either of you guys is interested.
We both need amps, so talk
Nice.
after. Good job,
Yeah.
Attendant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking forward to hearing more from
That
those
was a
guys.
sick track.
That's sick.
And now I'm gonna hear the Living End and Slick Shoes when I listen to them for sure. So up next, we're gonna explore a different type of style, a different style of music that we've all been into. Eric, you I know you like metal, but like, do you like progressive metal and stuff? Did you ever get into that?
Like somewhat. I mean, name some bands you're thinking of, and I'll
Well, and
let
I
you
say
know.
progressive metal too. Like, I guess when I think of that, I think of like Dream Theater, but this band is like more in like the Rush or the like Dex, you mentioned Triumph.
Yeah.
Try it.
I even think of like Styx and like Cheap Trick and stuff when I hear these guys. Like
I
they've
also
really
think Blue Oyster Cult.
what's that?
I also think of Blue Oyster Cult, arena rock.
Yeah, totally. So the band we're talking about is a band called Spell out of Canada. And we already mentioned this, but they're classic prog metal. These guys have been out a while. They formed back in 2007. They not only have amazing music, but they have really amazing mustaches. But the song that we're going to be showing you guys by them is a song called Dawn Wanderer. This one has some really cool lyrics. Here we go. Here's Dawn Wanderer by Spell. Like, one thing that like I really appreciate about music, like well-written music, is as soon as you press play on that song, it changes the vibe. like this, the vibe comes out of nowhere. Like the melodies that they're playing on the guitar. This is a 3-piece too, by the way, which sounds huge. It's surprising that it's a 3-piece, but then
Wow.
you think about Rush and stuff too.
In
But-
that little snippet, I already hear everything Dex was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
And you hear what I'm talking about with like how they recorded the drums.
Beauty lost to time's decay. The sun sets on another
Those effects are cool.
but dawn will come again. Honest as a child out of play. When nothing else remains, all I have is what I give away. Child out of play. When nothing else remains, all I have is what I give away.
Sick.
That's cool.
Infant born in mother's pain, wisdom learned through failure's gain. Beauty lost to time's decay. The sun sets on another day, but dawn will come again. Honest as a child out of play. When nothing else remains, all I have is what I give away.
That's cool.
I know Dex is going to learn that guitar lick now. I just feel it. I feel it like he's gonna learn it. No, you don't have to play it right now.
I want to learn it.
But I can tell you you're gonna
Cool.
want to. Like, I mean, that's what I thought of like when I was just listening to that, but I can't probably even play it. So you'll have to learn it.
Yeah.
And you can play it for us next practice.
Like the bass tone on that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they did such a good job of capturing that era in the sound, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't hear it and be like, what the fuck, man? We're like new. Like this is new.
That's not what we were going for, damn it.
Completely original.
It's like one of those like anthemic sounding songs that's like telling like a story. You know, it's very
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a lot of those bands from like, you know, 70s, early 80s
Sure.
and stuff.
Yeah, I love that last verse a lot. I mean, I like all the lyrics, but that last verse said, love is learned in deepest loss. Art is won at painful cost. The runner suffers every mile. The father sweats to feed his child.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a cool line.
It's fucking
Yeah.
good, right?
That's cool.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Something about it was like making me think of like this idea of like reincarnation. I have no idea if that's where they were coming from with it, but like as you guys know, I'm always like thinking like, in the deepest, weirdest possible ways about lyrics and stuff. But when I hear that tune, like when he says "Dawn will come again," I feel like he's talking about this like circular progression of life, like as life like just kind of comes and renews itself over and over and over again. But what do you think of that, fuckers?
I could totally see it. I could totally see it, and it's not surprising that
I just have to get used to
coming
that
from you.
look. Like after I say something, yeah.
Just smile and nod, guys. Just smile and nod.
Smile and nod. Just let him do his thing. He'll move on eventually.
We have a text going with just us three, Ken, and that's what we text each other. Just smile and nod, everybody.
Nice.
I'm just kidding. There's no text. I'm just joking.
Up next, we got one more song that we're going to go through tonight. It's from the band called Skunk Oil. They're a hard rock band they formed in Boston in 2017. And now they're based in Los Angeles, California. I found this band on Submit Hub, and I think that they might have been on a couple playlists that we got added to. They cite their influences as Queens of the Stone Age, the mighty Black Sabbath, Alice in Chains. We know a little something about Alice in Chains. We've copied those guys. So the song we're going to turn you guys on to is called Heavy Feet, Thin Ice. And so I know I showed you guys a piece of this song, and I know Dex got into it because I saw that he shared it on his story.
It's a cool song.
This song's pretty rad. It has really cool lyrics too. Here's Heavy Feet, Thin Ice by Skunk Oil.
Oh God, I love this already.
So the only thing I'm thinking,
All right.
is that
Dude,
like, at
that's
this
sick.
point, we probably should have heard some cowbell. Maybe not overly used. I'm just kidding, guys. You don't need to use the cowbell. It sounds awesome. I love
Yeah,
it.
that riff is sick, dude. Super good.
Awesome.
Keep playing it. I want to hear more.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's just like the best. That's the best. You only think about yourself, so fuck it. Pull that stick out of your ass and suck it.
I like how the harmonies come in on like the most like vulgar of parts and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Totally out of these guys.
Check this vocal out. That reminded me of Steven Tyler.
Oh,
Did you hear
totally.
that?
Oh, yeah.
So let me go back to it.
Steven Tyler, but yeah.
Anyone else get like Buck Cherry?
Yes.
Did you say Buck Cherry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Just awesome rockin' music.
That's dirty. That's sick.
I'm jealous of the vocalist chops. Like
Dude.
he's a great singer. Like you can tell he can do a lot with
Yeah.
his instrument. It's pretty awesome.
How many dudes are in this band?
I think it's just a couple guys actually. Like
Damn.
I'm not sure if they play all the instruments or if they source some of it out, but it's pretty killer, man. That break was nice, right? With like
That
the
was so good.
on the upbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they make it. The outro has great. That's killer.
Dude,
That was a
That
bitchin'
made-
song, man.
yeah, that made me happy, bro. That was
Right?
like, yeah.
That's a
Yeah, those riffs were insane. So good.
Yeah.
I love just stuff that's just super rocking and just kind of, I couldn't help but just nod my head.
Yeah, I
It's
could
good.
tell that like all of us were really vibing on that tune. Like
Yeah, it's great.
Like, it's cool too because there's something different about like that those riffs, but the tone that they chose to use was really interesting because it was more fuzzy than like
Mhm.
really hardcore overdriven.
Yeah.
It was sick. It like the vibe of the song is perfect. Whoever mixed that. Yeah, so we'll pick a few more tunes and we'll be back in another week or two to show you guys some more stuff. What's going on in the world of Alter Apex that people should check out?
Well, we have a new video. We got a video for So Yeah that's on our most recent EP, edited by Ken, our multi-talented guitarist, vocalist, who's been putting in a lot of work on these things. We got a little similarity in our videos, only because we've only been in person together once. So hence all the footage was shot at once. But, I think, hopefully we can get some people to check it out. I'd love to hear what people have, to think about it. That and writing and tracking and trying to, aside from promoting what we currently release in October, also trying to get some new stuff together.
Yeah, we're working on some killer new stuff. And Dex needs to shoot me a solo. It's gonna be rad. I know it's gonna be amazing. And like the more I say that, like probably the longer it's gonna take for me to get it, but I've been hassling him. So
well, K-Dub wasn't here for the conversation, man, because Dex was totally throwing it over to the fence to us.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I want to hear what you guys do to see if it influences anything that I throw on. Like if you guys do some like cool
just be doing this forever.
Well, if there's like some.
Did you guys know that skunk oil is like a thing that you can buy?
Sounds smelly.
It does, right? But like I actually, I was searching for the band and like bottles of skunk oil came up. I don't know what the fuck that is. But
I had heard of a remedy you can use skunk oil for or something, but I forgot.
I'm such an armchair expert because I'm all, you know what it's probably for. I'll bet if people put like little bits around their yard, it probably keeps out other types of pests or something. But who knows?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Seems likely. Like I don't want to go near that shit.
Welcome to Alter Apex Radio for your weekly gardening tips. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna cut that out.
Skunk oil, an Amazon link you can in the description. It'll support our band.
You get a 25% discount on
That goes
skunk
to us.
oil. All right. Here's
Code Alter Apex.
yeah, discount code. All right.